was beautiful. Now, what are we gonna do in the audio sync with? What are we gonna yell?
Something. What's the best thing we can come up with?
Orangutan.
Farfin
Orangutan.
Welcome.
Orangutan.
Orangutan.
Okay, after 3.
After 3.
After 3.
Not on 3.
Not on 3.
Okay.
How would that work?
What do you...
Orangutan!
yeah. On 3. On 3.
1, 2, 3 tag.
Yeah.
1, 2,
3
orangutan. No,
Alright.
that doesn't work. Okay.
Okay, after 3.
that, so on
Yep.
4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
4.
Orangutan! Ciaran!
He did as well.
Again! We do it again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Orangutan.
Orangutan! Alright, I think that's good enough.
That was
Yep.
perfect.
And
Stevie Wonder.
welcome to the 7th official episode of the Clout podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 producers in the room and my co-hosts.
Who
Yep.
starts?
That's me. I'm the co-host.
I am the other co-host.
Yes, that's enough. How are you guys?
Very good. I'm sipping on my orange and guava drink.
Did you pay big bucks for that?
No, I bought it from Lidl. Students, we can't really afford, K-Market.
All
but
right.
Yeah.
I have a
Lidl.
martini, shaken, not stirred.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Kieran's actually drinking.
I'm
it,
sipping
so-
on tap water with green tea in it.
What?
Tap
Yeah,
water
straight up,
with
I took cold tap water,
Yeah.
and I have the green tea back in here still.
But wouldn't it be green tea with tap water, not tap water with green
But
tea?
green tea already implies that it has
It's
water,
water,
because you
yeah.
don't drink the bag.
It's
You
in
can't
there.
drink
Yeah,
the
you're
bag.
just drinking green tea then.
I'm drinking green tea.
If you have the ability to drink like matter, then probably you can drink the
Yeah,
bag.
let's not go back into matter.
That's not, yeah,
we went too far
last
last
time got kind of out of hand, maybe, possibly, perhaps.
Yeah.
That's why you have 2 writers in the room.
They're actually writing the script.
They're writing the script as we speak.
And we're looking
We
at
did
a
this
helicopter.
exact
Yeah.
joke last time they were here.
We did.
Yes.
Wait, were they here last time?
No, Ella wasn't.
Oh.
Last
Wait,
time.
you just leaked the name.
No, there's no last name. It could
Oh,
be
yeah.
Umbrella, Ella.
Yeah, true. It could.
It could be.
It could be Rihanna.
We're gonna get sued by Jay-Z. You know how like particular
Jay-Z?
Jay-Z is
Wait,
about
isn't that
his
Rihanna's
titles.
That's
song?
Rihanna.
But Jay-Z's in it.
Yeah.
And if he has any
Oh, true.
creative
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
power, Tidal's gonna take it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Jay-Z.
But Tidal kind of flopped though.
It did, and they're all back on Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah.
Beyonce and Jay-Z songs. Yay.
But the thing is that it doesn't really matter, because even if like his music platform doesn't work, he still makes billions. Because man's like a genius.
He's a smart man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jay-Z, if you want to come on the podcast, you can hit us up anytime.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
actually
I can't
fire.
do that voice. That would go horribly wrong.
Yeah, wait,
I need
don't
to
think we
practice
should go
that
there.
a little bit.
I think we're a bit too Caucasian to impersonate.
He has
him.
such a unique
No,
voice.
it would just. I would have to make it good. It's possible. It's
It is
doable.
possible, yeah,
Young
for sure.
move.
I don't think it's racist.
No.
No, not racist.
Well, we're not
He just
racist.
has
Not
such a
racist.
unique voice. That's the difficult part.
So, guys, what's something illegal that you want to do at some point in your life?
Oh, straight away.
Yep.
Straight away, we would go to like crime.
Arson.
Welcome to the darker of the podcast. This is where we talk about crime.
Arson,
Yeah, let's just burn down the whole country.
So
Anarchy.
wait, what was your question?
what's something illegal that you want to do in your lifetime but you haven't done yet?
Jaywalk. I've
It's
never-
not illegal
We
in
have done
Finland.
that so much.
Karen,
Can we literally do
jaywalking
that
isn't
every day?
illegal.
It is illegal.
It's only,
Frowned upon.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
it's
that's
morally
fair.
wrong. Well, it's not even morally wrong. It's just not wrong at all. It's just normal.
But like, you're gonna get hit by a car.
No, if there's no cars, you can't possibly get hit.
No.
No.
But okay, what's Noah's answer?
Dude, I have no idea. I have no, like, when I think about this, I'm no like, oh, I want to do that
Yeah,
crime.
we should get back to this topic after all the law enforcement
After
officials
we
have stopped
have been
listening.
in court, we
Yeah.
return and then
Yeah.
like give our crime
Yeah.
fantasies.
Yeah, we don't like say this before we get arrested.
After we have someone who graduated from law school and
Yeah.
can like get us out of any legal
Becomes that Better
repercussions.
Call Saul type,
Yeah.
you know, dirty lawyer who's just like, hey, he's a good guy, come on, let him
But,
go.
okay, here's the thing. I never understood what motivated Saul to do that, because lawyers already make a shit ton of money, right? Like, as a profession, it's very high
Well,
paid.
not if you're in Albuquerque and there's some
Yeah, but he was a smart guy since the beginning, so he could have
Yeah.
moved into a bigger city
No,
instead
he
of
wasn't.
taking like huge risks.
He wasn't a smart guy. He went to like a shitty law school because he like just wanted to follow his brother's thing.
But I mean, in order to keep up that whole system that he has created, he has to be very smart,
Okay.
right?
What system?
Like, about how he's never gotten caught for anything, even though he's like neck deep in illegal shit half the time. Like half of his clients are
He's
like,
just a good con man. That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
And that's a different kind of talent
Yeah, that's
than
a
just pure intelligence.
Different kind of brain.
Different
But it's still
brain.
a form of like aptitude and like some kind of brain capacity, but it's just different.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen? Okay, this is from one topic to another. But have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
I saw it the first time 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was blown away.
Yeah, it was a really
Blown
good
away.
movie.
My favorite Matthew McConaughey scene in the beginning,
Yeah,
where
it
he's
was
just
really good.
explaining how to do drugs and jerk off
Yeah.
to Leonardo DiCaprio, and then
In
that
like a
becomes the movie.
penthouse, yeah.
How many times you jerk off a week? I don't know, like maybe 3. That's a rookie number. It's gonna pump those
Yeah,
numbers
that's where
up.
the meme comes from.
Gotta pump those numbers up.
Yeah.
I jack up 2 times a day after I work out and after lunch. Then he starts doing the.
Yeah. And then no, but the weirdest scene was when they had like the big office party after they got like 2 million in revenue or whatever, and they all like turned into actual animals. Like
Yeah.
all of them were like, yeah, I graduated from university with a finance degree or whatever, like seemed like normal, you know, blue collar guys, and then like a bunch of strippers
Yeah.
come in and they just become
s-
like actual wolves.
Some little people.
Of
Yeah.
Wall
The
Street.
M word. We
Yeah.
gotta not say the M word
Yeah.
apparently.
Small individuals.
Small individuals. Kieran, you know what we're talking about, you know? You know,
Yeah, all the people from Ireland.
yeah, you know? Gnomes.
No.
Ah, but that starts with a G, not an N.
No, but the G is
See, there's
silent.
an M word for it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mid.
Okay, no, I heard N, and I was like, gnome starts with a G.
There's another thing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, imagine you're in the 80s, how easy it was to be like a financial broker.
Yeah,
according to that
there's no
movie.
internet.
There's
Like-
no internet, you're just conning guys
Yeah, yeah.
all day.
And
Hey,
the
man.
thing is, now, like, if you look at the market,
Yeah.
it's not even people.
Yeah.
It's all just robots investing
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
algorithms. But back then, like, you could actually make a lot of money by just scamming people.
Call Jeff
Yeah.
from floor 3.
Better call
hey,
Jeff.
avocados, about to go up. Avocados, big business. Avocado toast.
Yeah, and it's
Gotta
like,
be booming.
you didn't even need like sources or anything.
Yeah,
You-
you just-
if you spoke well.
Yeah. Hello, I'm a trustworthy individual from.
And I mean, you know how it's based on an actual guy, right?
No.
It's based on a real guy.
Oh.
But obviously, like the movie was exaggerated.
Yeah.
But the main idea is the same. That he like started his own company and like, well, they scammed people.
Scammed
and he
everyone.
made a lot of money. But then he got caught. But he went into like a, you know, in America they have the nice prisons
Nice
for the
prison.
non-violent
Yeah.
like finance criminals where they just play tennis and
They
golf.
play tennis instead of squash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like the difference.
That's the only
That's why they're in
difference.
prison, yeah. And then
Yeah.
they eat lobster. And nowadays he's a public speaker and he lives in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, he's still a con man because he's still
He's
a
still
public
like, yeah.
speaker. So
He's
he's
still
basically
like-
doing the same thing but legally now.
True, true.
It's pretty interesting.
I like how like most of the movie, like 2 hours just doing drugs
Yeah.
and they're being like insane. And then at one point, Leonardo DiCaprio is just like, I may have like a drug addiction. I don't know. Like after he's crashed all kinds of cars.
But it
and-
was so funny how he thought that he drove home safely and it
Yeah.
was like unreliable narration. Then they show what actually happened.
The outfit in that scene, if you remember, it's like
I don't remember
it's a
what he was
denim
wearing.
shirt and then a white t-shirt under,
Okay, yeah.
gray sweatpants and Nikes. That's what I want.
That's like a Ciaran outfit.
Hey.
Like if I ever come to school with sweatpants, that's gonna be the outfit.
Have you never come to school with sweatpants?
No. Have you
What?
ever seen me? When have you seen me in sweatpants? Be honest.
When me and Sagar came to your house to watch Marvel movies.
True.
I also came.
But then you left after like Iron Man
Then we
2.
left.
When I
Yeah.
came.
Yeah.
It was like the
We
transaction.
couldn't
Ciaran
handle
got-
too many men in one room.
Kieran got lost in Jiahe, but he was just like tried to call him like, stay at the station, Kieran, stay at the station.
Yeah, it's
then we
like-
go there like quickly with Sagar and he's gone. Oh shit, where did he go? Where did he go? And he's in like this store called Musta Pörssi.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was in the movie.
He's in the
Isn't that
store.
like the electronic store?
Yeah, kind of. There's everything in
It's-
there,
it's like
but it's
a
all
thrift shop.
scuffed. It's like I don't. Why is there a store like a market that they have everything in there, but it's all scuffed?
It's like
Yeah.
a thrift shop.
Yeah.
No,
But just like by
Well,
one person.
it's new stuff by a thrift shop. It's so scuffed.
It's
It's
weird.
like broken new stuff.
All the cheapest ass like chocolate bars you've never heard
and
of
like
are there.
movies from Finland that are like €1 each.
Yeah, euro
But that
each.
sounds good though. You can
Yeah.
find some cool stuff there.
There was nothing cool there.
Never nothing cool.
But yeah, it's like going somewhere with Ciaran is like when you know you're a parent and your kid is turning like 7 or 8, so they start using public transport. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, okay,
All right.
text mommy when you leave.
Next
Remember
when
to
I
lock
get to
the
the
door.
station,
Yeah.
then you know.
Don't talk to any strangers. And when you
I
get
mean-
out of the bus, just walk straight and turn right. And Kieran's like, what? I'm in the store. What
No,
am
Ciaran
I
doesn't.
doing?
Ciaran, he doesn't panic. He just
Yeah, he
like
doesn't
shakes
panic.
his legs like da 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 da, and then he's in the middle of nowhere in an alleyway getting molested by 2 men. But like even when we're coming in here,
Yeah.
like the doors locked.
Oh,
We open the doors and we go in. Ciaran just like misses us going in and stays outside and can't get in. And I have to go open the door for him. He's just there like, oh yeah, well.
There's 2 doors that you can get into
Yeah.
from that side of the building. They both have the same code, 3486. Wait, no, I shouldn't have said that. Well, they're not going to come here. They don't know what school we go to. But anyways, they both have the same code, and we punch it in, walk in. Ciaran just, I don't know, what happened? You just stayed.
I saw the other door and I thought we were going that way, so I went there, put the code. It didn't work, and then you had already gone for the other door, and I was like, what? And I went there, put the code, but it didn't work.
Why did you say a fake number, pretending it's the real number?
Because now people are going to come here and they're
Yeah,
going to
is
try
this
to
a
get
sting
in.
operation?
Yeah, they're going to try to get in the school, but
The
they
whole
can't.
agenda of this podcast was to like catch the.
Oh, the people who've been stealing all the forks.
What? Is
fork?
that happening?
Yeah, there was someone who said in the beginning of this year.
They would, but that
Who
was
was
just
it?
as a friend. It was,
Oh yeah, it was a person from our grade.
yeah.
This
Really?
girl, yeah, she said she's gonna steal a fork every day.
Or a guy.
From the cafeteria. Or a guy, yeah.
Yo.
Until there's no forks left.
And see
Nobody
how the-
has said anything about Alex taking 20 knives. We need to address this issue publicly.
Did he? Oh
right
wait,
now.
when he did, yeah.
You
But he
remember
didn't
back
keep
in the
them,
day?
did he?
I don't know, but he always just, it's still bad. He takes 20 knives when there was still like a trace.
But
He'll
you
put
never
them on-
know if they're gonna work. It's like the
What do you mean?
the grill clippers, you know, you have to give them a test clip
Of
before
course,
they work.
yeah.
Metal. He always takes 20 and then just throws them all in the wash using only one.
But yeah, everyone just has like cutlery issues. Like they want to steal cutlery in our class.
That's like low-key kleptomania.
Yeah. Kleptomania would be a cool disorder to have.
Not
because
really.
To
You
be
have an
honest,
excuse for committing
not an
crime.
excuse.
It is though.
If you had a wheel of all disorders, you spin it and get it, you're like, kleptomania,
Yeah,
kleptomania.
100%.
Kleptomania.
But no, it's still a disorder that has a lot of issues.
I know it does, but
But it's the,
I would rather have that than like
Yeah.
schizophrenia.
Yeah, but then you get beaten up by someone because you stole something from them.
Why would you define a disorder?
How do you define a disorder?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something that causes disorder.
but
into-
everyone has like to some degree they cause disorder within themselves, like on a daily
Okay,
basis.
what's your disorder?
Well, obviously not me. I'm talking about most people. I
Narcissism?
don't have anything.
Narcissism?
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 No, I think. Well, I mean maybe, but the thing is, a small amount of narcissism is actually healthy. I've heard.
Yeah.
Studies have shown.
Isn't it?
Studies have
Pride in
shown.
oneself, not
Studies
narcissism.
I
Yeah.
made have shown.
So I conducted the study on myself, where I complimented myself every day and just.
I felt a lot better.
And
so good
based
about
on how many
myself.
times I complimented myself on one day, did like elevation and my dopamine levels changed.
Yeah, and there was a significant negative correlation between the compliments I gave myself and the amount of times I cried myself to sleep every night. So there was definitely some positive
You
results.
cry yourself more than once to sleep a night.
Well,
You just
yeah,
record
because sometimes you wake up and then you're like, oh no,
You just
I have
record
to do this
yourself.
shit again. Then you cry yourself to sleep again. So
You
it's
just
all
record
in my
yourself
head.
saying like, you're so fucking sexy. So pretty.
Everyone who knows you're so lucky that you're in their life.
Your jawline is so sharp, dude. It's so sharp.
Someone's gonna clip this part of the podcast and just keep playing it on their headphones.
They're
Yeah,
gonna make it
yeah.
to their ringtone.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Your eyes are like stars because they're so far away from each other. Wait, that's not a compliment. Wait, that's wrong. Okay, we know Kieran's disorder, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
uncontrollable
on
laughing.
3.
Oh, sorry. Did I ruin it?
On 3, let's
Okay.
say 1, 2, 3. Pathological laughter
Count
disorder.
letters.
What did you say?
I said pathological laughter disorder.
No, you don't.
No, you didn't.
You're
You
a
said like
liar.
Pavlovian dog.
You're a
I'm a
pathological liar.
That's actually true.
It is.
That is true.
That is. You're a pathological liar. This explains a lot of things.
Dude.
This explains why you make like this prayer. I bring the headset. Yeah, of course. Oh, I seem to have forgotten it. It's my fault, but like.
Okay, but you don't realize that you just committed a logical fallacy because I said, no, you said I'm a pathological liar, and I said that's true, and you believed me. But if I was a pathological liar, how could you believe me when I say it's true?
He didn't. He was just continuing with his own thought. He wasn't paying attention to
But
that.
what
Yeah,
did you
it's a
say
paradox.
originally for Ciaran?
No, I didn't say anything. I was trying to imitate what you
It's
said.
actually the when you laugh, you get like lose control of your
Yeah.
hands. Is that true?
Yeah, when I'm like, I've been like, if I'm doing a test or like trying to write something and I start laughing, I can't write anymore.
But
And
why
how
do
do
you
you-
laugh in tests?
How do you deal with it?
I put it into my mouth for a second,
You
slap my
put your hands
together.
into your mouth.
No, I put my,
I'm laughing. I'm losing control.
no, I put,
Just take both hands outstretched.
that's cursed. But no, I put the pencil in my mouth, slap my hands together, take it out and start writing and holding my hand with the other
You know
hand.
that's more like Tourette's.
Yeah, that
So,
does
like,
sound more
you're
like
like,
Tourette's.
oh, I'm laughing.
No, but I
I'm
do
ready
that
to
to like
continue.
stabilize my hand so that they're not shaking so I can like hold on to something.
Uh-huh.
It's like chefs, at least I've heard, do that. Like one person puts their hands like this and the other one claps them because then your nerves leave.
Yeah.
How do you feel people discriminating you from this disorder?
Yeah, any ableists?
There's so many ableists, bro. Every time
Wait,
like
didn't we talk about this last time? Ableism.
No.
Did we? Okay,
No.
okay. Yeah, go on. That was might have been a dream.
Yeah, you also have a memory disorder.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just like no.
That's
it's
what you
actually
dream
funny
of every
though.
night, like being ableist towards Ciaran.
My dreams are always like, oh, there's that Ciaran guy.
that's
Time to
not
make fun of his
right.
laughter.
Disabled
But
redhead.
it's not even a disability. I just can't.
No,
laugh.
but it's actually nice because it provides more entertainment. But I was saying,
The laugh is funnier than the joke.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is a circus act.
What?
With a circus, you and me make Ciaran laugh. Ciaran is holding a bunch of things like knives and axes, and there's a
On
bunch.
top of the participants.
Yeah,
the
and there's a
volunteers.
bunch of like plates and like expensive vases everywhere, and then the audience like, oh, is he gonna laugh? And then he goes, hey! Like a chip, and he just,
Laugh like a joke.
he just spins around with the axes and knives and just like causes ruckus, and everybody's like, oh no, this is fine entertainment.
Am I
I
some
can
kind of-
conduct literary analysis on this.
Am I some kind of monkey for you guys to make fun of?
I
Yeah,
mean,
then we like give you we drag. I have stutter also. That's my third mental disorder.
that was again Tourette's.
We hang a Coke can from a fishing rod, and we have a strong man walk into a cage with the fishing rod, and thus Ciaran is gonna crawl on all fours and all fours,
All four.
all fours, and follow the Coke can into the cage while we lock the cage so he doesn't escape the circus.
I'm not addicted to coke.
Oh.
Well, no, I'm not addicted.
You sure
but
about that?
You enjoy it.
It is a
Also,
pleasant
everyone who uses Coke says that they're not addicted. But it's never too late to seek help, and there's a lot of anonymous
He's gonna like
helplines.
play some death grips in the cage. He's gonna go. Oh, I'm in your area. I'm in your area.
But Death Grips isn't monkey music. Death Grips is like classical modern.
It's,
No.
it's like fine
Wait,
dining.
wait.
Yeah.
Are you actually calling Ciaran a monkey?
He has been for the past week or so.
Yeah, but monkeys are like our ancestors. So you know how in like collectivist cultures, the highest form of respect is your age, and the bigger your age is, the more respect you deserve. Like in Japan, for example. In that sense, since atheists are descendants of monkeys, religious people know, but atheist grandpas are monkeys. So basically, I'm giving you the highest sign of respect by saying you're a monkey.
But what? No.
Yeah.
I'm hugely offended right now.
Why?
How dare you?
What?
How dare you disgrace our like grand ancestors, Adam and Eve? How do you dare? They were in the garden, having a good time.
Ari,
They did some bad things and you're supposed to learn from them. Now you're calling other people
No,
monkeys
but
on
you're
my
forgetting.
podcast.
That's unfair. There was a third one that people could forget. The ginger one. There's Adam
Eve.
and
Garfield.
Eve. Then there's Joe.
Joe,
Nah, it's like Gerald.
Gerald.
No, his name's
Or I thought it
Bartholomew.
was
What's the
Garfield.
more ginger name?
Garfield.
Garfield?
Yeah.
Just
he's
because
ginger.
the cat.
Yeah.
He's a ginger
No.
tabby cat, isn't he?
Yeah. And he loves lasagna.
Loves lasagna.
But okay,
What
Adam
you-
and Eve weren't even religious though.
Let's not go into Adam and Eve.
Yeah, let's not do
Let's
this.
not. Let's not.
Okay.
What is your Garfield like lasagna? What is your like your like if I'm like
Oh, like your thing.
yeah? What do you bait you with? What do you bait you with into like some?
Anal?
What?
What?
are you talking about?
What?
Aye.
No, I mean you use that to bait me.
No. No, Johannes.
Johannes goes
Here,
around.
kitty, here, kitty.
He goes around with like a glass and he goes to doors and that sounds like some ale. And then he goes in there. Hello? 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 Johannes, if you could do your homework, you could.
If you want to graduate from this class.
By the way, I just want to like the disclaimer. At this point, all the writers have given up.
Yeah,
They're not. You
They
know.
just opened a fan fiction page and they're
yeah,
just letting us
let
read from
because
there.
it got
That's
out
why
of
this is
control.
becoming so sexual. now.
Let's not go into that. Like,
Dude,
Sexual is just funny, though.
my banana, like the banana I bought from the store,
my banana.
My banana.
the fruit
My
berry
banana.
I bought from the store works as a stylus pen on my phone.
Don't mess with it.
It's
You
pretty
don't mess with it.
cool. What?
Don't.
I think it's cool.
Dude,
Are you
how
ready?
easy is it with that massive banana of yours to screw up the recording by
Well, I
pressing
would
the...
say life is pretty easy with
Did you press the pause button with that? Be honest.
this. To be completely honest with you, hell no.
All
I
right,
didn't-
brother.
I didn't press
Good
it.
job, brother.
Yeah.
No, Johannes would be easily baited with a banana.
Oh, that's true. I've eaten a banana
Monkey,
every day.
because he's an atheist.
Listen, yeah. Atheists are like, ooh, monkey.
Monkey.
They want to
Banana.
find they want to find their ancestral heritage. But here's the thing.
Monkey strong.
Since the 13th of August, I've eaten a banana every day, and my goal is to get a year. I'm almost a month through.
That's impressive.
Those are some rookie numbers. I have 2 bananas a day.
If
One after
you- if
breakfast,
you eat-
one after my lunch. Lunch at the afternoon.
It's a cycle.
Bananas. 2 times a day, I have strong monkey muscles, monkey muscles, yeah, yeah, yeah. I am an atheist. Adam and Eve didn't exist.
What?
That's chaos.
Okay.
Now that's funny. I gotta.
that's
In my
funny.
opinion,
Now
I'm gonna
that's
come
funny.
out right here. I think this podcast.
You're gonna come out right here.
I'm gonna come out.
Let's go.
Gonna come out here.
This is we're changing it. It's the LGBT Triangle podcast.
Well, you know, the original idea with the picture, if you remember, the original triangle picture was the
I laughed so hard I'm out of breath. Yeah?
Pink Floyd triangle where the light goes through and it turns to a rainbow.
Oh,
Pink
it was,
Floyd.
but then we
What?
got sued by
Pink Floyd.
Pink
By-
Floyd. But Pink Floyd.
No, it was just Floyd. He wasn't pink yet.
Yeah, I gotta.
He
Yeah,
came,
so.
but he was gonna turn pink from anger.
Time travel. We caused Pink Floyd to happen by copyrighting
We did
them.
indirectly. And all LSD and
Gay
weed
idea
users in the world. thanked
idea
us.
stealing, Academy winner, director.
Oh, not
Okay.
this shit again.
I know, we're not. So what I was gonna come out with is that, honestly, I think all the improvisation in this podcast so far has been pretty whack. But that banana bit right there, that Matthew McConaughey, Wolf of Wall Street.
Two people with stuff.
Wolf of
Is
Wall
that a
Street.
German word as
Wolf
well?
of Wall Street.
Fullverstijvd.
Michael McConaughey scene parody.
Michael's Mac gonna hate you. I'm Mac gonna leave.
Now this
Dude, that
podcast
reminds
is
me of a tweet. I saw a tweet today that said Michael Jackson and Young Thug would have done a good collab together, and then all the replies were, "Oh, just because he has a Young in his name."
But yeah, that was probably one of the best
it's,
scenes we've done.
Like I sometimes said, okay, I'm actually losing like my tongue control right now. This is horrible.
Are you both getting
I'm
cataplexy
anxious.
as well?
I'm anxious losing my language controls. Yeah.
We have to reroute Noah. Beep beep boop.
All right. I'm back.
All right, he can speak now.
I'm back. Yeah, but like I say sometimes, no, that was funny.
You know, I would say
Oh,
to
that was funny.
You know the British albums? Now that's what I call a meme.
And like Will Smith once said, all greatness comes through terror.
You said
Like
that.
Will Smith once said, "Oh,
That's
hard."
I was gonna do the exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah. Like Will Smith once said, "The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air don't front."
True. He only back. No front.
What did Will Smith say when his dog died in Legend? I
Oh,
Am Legend.
such an entanglement with August.
That had nothing to do with I Am Legend.
Like Will Smith once said, oh, such an entanglement with August.
That sounded more like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Billions and billions of stars.
Billions and billions of cheaters and entanglement.
Cheetah.
Cheeto. Oh wait, this reminds me. Back to the bit you were talking about, Tourette syndrome. There's this Twitch streamer who I've been watching who has Tourette's.
Sweet Annie.
Yep.
Sweet
Anita.
Anita, yeah. She's so funny.
Yeah, I've been watching for ages. She's so good.
And this is like a meta speak, but speech. But Among Us
With the meta speak.
with the extended Clout Triangle group would be very fun, I think.
Or
And-
think.
And it's also free on mobile.
It is.
Yeah,
I
it
played
only
on
costs
mobile.
on PC.
Why?
Among Us. It's
no.
like the game where there's two
Yeah, I know.
imposters, you have to vote them out. Yeah.
That's what the clip was.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, but she's been great for ages. Except just that time where she was being stalked by a man and the police did nothing about it.
Really?
Like a month ago.
Really?
Yeah, she was talking about it on Twitter.
That's whack.
That's like something I'm really scared of because I'm pretty famous.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like when I become even more famous, like eventually, in a few months. Yeah, can you let me speak?
What?
It's
I didn't
my
say
turn.
anything.
It's my turn.
Didn't say anything.
Yeah. So when I become even more famous, and I have a few fan clubs, but when they like increase in size, it's gonna be like hard to go home.
When they go from hundreds to thousands.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
because then
the Johannes fan club podcast.
yeah. So basically, this is a segment where I just talk about myself.
Isn't that just all segments?
Okay.
Johannes, I really enjoy how your length and tallness makes you look like really like slender as like Siren Head. Man.
Siren Head. Dude, Johannes
Siren
is
Head?
Siren Head. You don't know Siren Head?
I don't.
It's
Is that
the-
like a mythical creature?
It's like the new creepypasta slash like
It's the
trend.
meme
Oh.
where there's like the filter of the massive slender Siren Head dude going around and walking.
He's like a big like lamppost with
There's
like a
some-
siren on top.
and-
That's like monstrous, wants to eat people, and he can play like
And
whatever
it-
sound he wants.
Wait, can you like show me a picture again? I've
Yeah.
never seen
It
it.
started based on this.
And then somebody made like a Fortnite dance version of it. It's just like over the city like
Because this reminds me of the underwater picture of the helicopter squid.
yeah.
The way
That's
it is.
real.
Yeah, that's
it's real.
horrifying.
It's so
That's
scary.
that's aliens straight
Well,
up.
No,
Yeah.
so Siren Head started as a picture of by this artist on like Tumblr, I think.
Just
or
show it.
something. And then it became a video game. There's a couple, but like that.
I've never seen that.
Can you
That
show him
looks
the picture
weird.
of the him standing over the city? Don't go to the video though. You go to the video, we're fucked.
Yep.
I have to edit this shit for like 3 hours if you go to the video and the audio cuts out the recording.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll just show the.
All right.
But
that-
Wait.
You mean
Yeah.
this one?
Oh.
It's the more
You've never
realistic.
seen that?
I've never seen
You've
that.
never seen that.
I don't go on Tumblr, man.
I don't
No,
believe
fine,
you
it's on
for 1
YouTube.
second. Me, as the most boomer here, saw that many times in the meme culture,
Many moons ago.
popular meme culture, and and you don't know it? No, man, that's weird.
Because one of the sounds people play when they show videos of him is like a broken version of the like hurricane alarm, and that's cursed sounding.
Yeah. I've seen like a.
Tourette's.
I've seen a real. I've seen a real video
Go ahead.
of like a broken hurricane sound that goes on. It was in like a coastal city. I think it was in China or something. Like it was a tsunami warning, but it was really distorted and
Yeah.
broken. It sounds so scary.
Yeah.
Like it's straight from a horror movie.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So, you two might wonder right now why I'm holding out this mysterious notebook.
Not really.
The
But
Book of Secrets, the very, it's called Temet.
It's the atheist Bible.
Yeah. It's the religious version of Temet.
Yep.
No, not really, it's just the name of the notebook. But this is my journal,
Oh.
and I have something here from April when the quarantine
Started.
first started. Because I had a very, very insane dream, and I wrote it down.
Oh yeah?
And I'm gonna read this out loud to you right now. Any point that you have any questions, just interrupt me and ask.
Okay.
If you have any points to make or anything. All right.
I have a point.
Okay.
Monkey eat banana.
Good point. So, last night I had a live.
Wait, not last night. It was April, right?
This is from what he wrote in the diary.
Oh, so you're talking it as if you were in the April
This
days.
is the bit. I actually have a thing here, Johannes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't, not just made up.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna disrupt you.
Last night I had a light version of a lucid dream. I didn't acknowledge that I was in a dream, but I was in complete control of my actions. I had free will. It wasn't like a movie that you will weirdly kind of just like live the dream like a theme park ride. I remember much more than usual of this dream. It's strange. I was hanging out at night in a more urban version of Järvenpää with Skinny Pete,
Oh, Vanta.
with Skinny Pete looking ass and a hobo Santa Claus. At one point, we were sitting downtown at a cafe and a werewolf, a very large one, like Hulk, wandered down the street. There was no traffic at all because it was only early morning, like sunrise, and because of the coronavirus, of course. The werewolf saw the sliced mangoes on a plate that Skinny Pete was having at this outdoor cafe we were at, which doesn't exist in real life. The werewolf then said, "Mangoes." Wait,
I mean,
mangoes!
That's expected.
With a goofy-like voice, and proceeded to rush towards us
Mango.
with full speed. Yeah, that's good. At this point, I ditched the guys and started running down the street, which suddenly became a mall around me.
What?
I ran past stores, and it just kept getting more crowded with stores.
Subway Surfer.
There were almost no people around. By the way, I did not escape the werewolf because I was afraid of it tearing me apart, but because I was scared of getting the coronavirus from it.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
The dream ended in the mall when I heard a narrator voice out of nowhere go, "Welcome to the live prank show." This guy sounded very zany, and alongside him, cringy game show music started playing. Then I heard my phone vibrating in real life, and I forced myself to wake up because it was probably the alarm. I didn't acknowledge the dream though, somehow. I had my eyes open in the dream, but I felt the pressure of my actual closed eyes as I started slowly opening them. But there was no alarm or any phone vibration when I woke up, and I was like, what the fuck? Before this happened though, a bunch of epic shit went down in other dreams, shit like escaping my middle school building.
Well, so
That's
epic.
just what happened in real life.
Well, by the way, in that dream, you were there,
I was
and there was a
there.
murderer going around, a serial killer. At
But
the
I wasn't the murderer.
No,
Okay.
we escaped
That's-
together.
We escaped.
Yeah.
How did we escape?
Just left the building. A strange
Well, just
version of
walked
it.
out the door.
There was somehow now Ressu, so apparently the middle school building was also Ressu at the same time. I escaped with Johannes as the murder went down. I was also doing psych essays at some point in a very large weird room where the teacher was elevated on a small pyramid, and that's the dream.
Damn.
That was interesting.
Dude, writing essays in your dreams, that must be weird.
Yeah, but it's funny to think about the teacher like sitting
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
small pyramid.
Dude, I've actually kind of had that fear sometimes. Like, especially during quarantine, because all the days felt the same, right?
No.
Like, at least for me,
They all
there
felt
was.
like, some days felt like a Monday, some days felt like a Tuesday.
I never had that. Like during quarantine, days went by like just like that, and
Yeah,
I didn't realize
same.
what was happening.
Same.
So there was some point where I would like my classes would end, and I would, for example, write something, do an assignment, and I would think like, what if this is a dream and I'm just working for no reason, you know? Like I'm thinking about writing like something for Finnish, and I'm like, what if I wake up and I wrote this,
Yeah.
and I just spent time and energy for nothing?
That's my excuse for not doing the extended essay. Now, this is a dream.
Yeah, I'm
Another
convinced I'm in a
exists.
dream.
It
I don't
doesn't
need to return it.
exist.
Yeah.
But everything's a
Couple, you
dream.
don't understand.
But isn't reality a dream in itself? So like,
Okay, Ciaran.
Just mess
Real
around
cool,
with it.
Ciaran. What are you, Jeff Goldblum?
No.
Oh, a convincing argument.
No.
In court,
See,
they're like, Ciaran, you said on this podcast episode you wanted to burn down the country.
I did
And
not.
since then, there's been 8 forest fires in a matter of days, even though it's rainy outside.
Jeff Goldblum.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm gay.
No.
I make dinosaurs gay. I'm Jeff Goldblum. The raptors are a female because they can reproduce.
What?
That's how Jeff Goldblum speaks. Like,
Yeah.
This is a
Wait.
little creepy.
Oh, he's about to fall off the chair.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm gonna describe to you right now what's happening. Ciaran is doing like a sexy pose, like
It's like David in the picture where he touches God.
No,
yeah,
I'm
it's
doing
sexy sideways pose, but he's like just on a chair, which is very impressive. And his elbow is on a table, and one of his legs on another table opposite of
I'm
the
trying to
other.
do the Jeff Goldblum Jurassic
Yeah.
Park pose.
Not the voice. I'm Jeff Goldblum.
I can't.
Wait, Ciaran, can I request an impression?
What?
Can you do your best Peter Griffin impression?
I can't do it pretty good. Hey, Stewie.
That was pretty good.
Wait,
That was good.
No, that was like
That was
Harrison
good.
Ford in Star Wars. That was Han Solo saying, "Hey, Chewie. Hey, Chewie." No, well, I did.
Hey, Chewie.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, wait. Okay, you do Peter. I'll be Joe. Okay, here we
Wait,
go.
I'll be Lewis.
Okay,
Hey, Louis.
Peter!
that was so
Hey,
good.
Louis. Where am I?
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Joe.
I ran. I can't even walk.
Okay.
I can listen to you.
Peter, you gotta come down and do the dishes, Peter.
Peter, you better do these dishes while I fuck your wife.
Oh, Joe.
I'm in a wheelchair. It doesn't
Leave Louis
matter.
alone.
That's so bad.
Peter, you have to kill him.
Okay, Louis.
Peter, you have to protect me.
Stay back, Joe.
Hey, Peter, I warn you, Peter. I will kill you with one smack.
I can't do it the Family Guy voice.
That was so good, though. That was another very good moment.
See, dude, if what we talked about before this is true, and like about unique voices, the uniquer your voices, the harder it is to do other voices.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can be a voice actor, but only for like
Your own voice.
Blood burn.
Blood.
Bloodborne.
There's voice actors that can do a multitude of
Okay.
voices. Then there's voice
Multi-dub.
actors that can just do one voice.
You're either, what was it? Billy Glaskovich? You're either that guy, or
I can't not do it.
or you're an eldritch being. See,
Yeah, I got two.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but you've heard me do a lot of voices,
Yeah.
so you know, like I got.
Yeah, you have good impressions. But I was surprised at my Lewis. It actually
That was
wasn't that-
actually so accurate.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
But I mean, Lewis's voice is pretty easy to do. You just
Yeah.
have to whine.
yeah.
But
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
no, but
Stewie
have we
here.
talked about Billy Glaskovich on the podcast?
I don't think we have. Billy Glaskovich is the
It's one of the
character.
original Clout Triangle bits.
It's one of the original characters. He's Billie Eilish's cousin,
Yeah,
who also makes
Glasgow.
from Scotland. Yeah.
Glasgow, and he makes Scottish pop music, indie pop music.
Like he's known for his bagpipes instead of bag guy.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
true.
a bagpipe. Like, dude, drop a hag
hey,
pipe.
dude, voice.
It wasn't doing the voice. I was just like singing.
How
the
did the
song.
bit even come? We were in the metro station, and we
Yeah.
saw someone.
Somebody said no. Somebody was just like you were doing a Scottish voice,
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
not call it though.
and then you like said, "I'm Billy Glaskovich." Yeah, I'm Billy Glaskovich. Yeah.
Why do they sound like the
I'm
Terminator?
And then I was like, yeah, he's the Scottish cousin of Billie Eilish,
Okay.
and that was the origin story of Billy Glaskovich.
Noah is excellent at doing like made voices. You know, like Joe
Made
voice.
voices?
Like,
Would
voices
you
that
like
made-
another
Made
croissant?
voices.
that have been already made. You know, like
Oh.
famous voices.
Not like made cafe.
What I just do is put a different tempo on an Irish or a Scottish accent, and that creates a new voice.
Gotta have 3 tempo.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, oh, that's what you're going to know there, no, no. You done for it,
Why are we here? He could just do this the whole time.
He could have a conversation with himself.
Yeah. a one-man podcast.
Yeah.
It's a very common thing. Conversations with yourself.
I always talk to myself.
Same.
Yeah.
You
No,
know-
not
you know-
only
You know
compliments.
you're supposed to get over that at like age 5.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard that. My parents also tell me that.
Developmental psychology.
Yeah.
Something you might have learned last year.
I did not see
It was
What
that.
now?
nothing.
You did not see it. What is that like?
Who did you not see?
Is that Tommy Wiseau?
I did
not hit her. I did not.
I did.
Tommy
oh, hi, Ma.
Glasgow.
You think of everything, don't you? You remember? That's my favorite Tommy Wiseau quote.
No,
Wait.
the best one is, anyways, how's your sex life?
Anyways, how's the sex life?
Dude, we should still watch that movie together.
Yeah.
I've actually never watched it from.
Yeah,
Beauty
watch
of the
The Room.
Room.
What?
I've
the
seen the best
masterpiece.
scenes. You think about everything, don't you?
Just the beginning where he goes to the flower shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi.
hi.
Bye.
Thank you.
Like that's
Have
what's
a nice
amazing
day.
thing to me. What is the point of that scene? What is he supposed to do?
It's a Chekhov's gun towards
It's
the
a
like.
slice of life.
No, it's not a slice of life.
Yeah, but it's the first scene.
the flower is symbolizing the lifespan of the movie. It's forever
And
strong.
He just pets the dog in the middle. Oh, nice doggy. And then he continues.
Such a good movie.
But was there actually a script in the movie, or was
Yeah.
it improv?
No, it was. There had to be a script because there was a
Not
bunch of
hit
actors.
her. I did
Yeah, I
not.
know those actors, but like, I meant the dialogue.
No, like yeah, I think there was.
Yeah, it was written.
It's,
Those are some really,
Haven't
really
you seen
bad
the movie
writers.
Disaster Artist, which is a
I haven't
fictional
seen it, but I
documentary?
know what it is. Yeah.
Disaster Artist is also great.
It's like a
That's
2.5
what
star
it is.
movie.
I just like it for what it is, you know.
Yeah, me too, because nothing like that exists otherwise.
The like legend behind The Room and
The
Disaster
legend.
Artist is masterful.
Yeah. Also, there was one other thing that I wanted to ask if we've talked about it before, because I don't want to repeat it.
Okay, so just for context, Johannes made this list like before episode 0, like I want to discuss these things with the boys
Yeah.
on the podcast because it's gonna be interesting. But
Yeah.
just as a warning, it might be really not interesting in it at all.
Yep. And I wanted to ask if we've talked about paranormal experiences before, because we talked about like
No.
strange encounters.
This is a deep hole.
Yeah, because you told the story of your dream, and it reminded me
Oh.
of the actual thing that happened, or
Which
so you
was?
say, where you were meditating and something happened.
Isn't that
Oh,
just
the
every
light bulb?
day?
Yeah, that I think that's just overdose of DMT for meditation.
DMT.
But do you want to talk about it? Because I think it was interesting.
Well, yeah, one time when I meditated at night, it wasn't the witching hour, so you know nothing about it. You know about the witching hour?
What's the witching hour?
It's like
Is that the
we-
13th hour?
No, isn't that from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like the most paranormal activity happens during this time, and all the ghost hunters go out at time. It's the witching hour.
Oh, is that why there's all those YouTube videos like calling the boss
Yeah.
baby
At
at
3
3
a.m.
a.m. challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spinning
You
3
really
fidgets.
Are you just bored at 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
Am I gay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But anyway, I was meditating, and so I do 10 minutes or 20 minutes, depends.
Mhm.
In the middle of meditation,
Do you set an alarm, or how do you know like the
I put
time?
an alarm.
Okay, okay.
But the weird thing is,
Yeah.
like these days, I like automatically just open my eyes 10 seconds before the alarm goes off.
Really?
Yeah,
So like your internal clock realizes when you've
it
reached
is
the point.
insane. It's like
That's
a
cool.
superpower.
Yeah.
And knowing what the time is, superpower.
Mm.
I'm the time man. Ugh, it has been 10 seconds. But anyways, yeah, I got this urge to open my eyes. I'm in a dark, completely dark room. I open my eyes, I look at the window, there's nothing really going on. Then suddenly I see, for like a second and a half, a ball of light. It didn't radiate the room in any sort of way, but it was a ball of light.
Yeah.
About like a soccer ball. And then when I moved my eyes to it, it was gone. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That kind of weird mystic stuff is really.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't feel it's weird. It's
It could
it's
just
not
be-
like a paranormal.
No, it doesn't have to be paranormal. It could just be like illusion of light or like trickery, like that your mind
Yeah.
perceives
You know,
stuff.
Because it's interesting. We don't know what DMT is or what it really does. It's what our bodies produce naturally.
Yeah,
So
but
this is
in
what the
very
Joe,
small.
this is what the Joe Rogan podcast. So I'm gonna start sitting like Joe Rogan now.
Yep.
So you know, like, when you meditate, DMT gets released from your brain, and if you control it in a weird way, you can get more of it. And, you know, might affect, but what are the implications of like alternative medicine and
Yeah.
like what's bodybuilding like?
But DMT actually can like give you a mental breakthrough.
Of course,
like
yes.
you can learn so much about
Yeah.
yourself.
I mean,
but
there
it's also kind of dangerous. though.
I mean, depends on your mental state
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Like if you have very much anxiety and other stuff,
Yeah.
DMT might not be the best thing for you.
Yeah.
Might give you some mental damage. But
Yeah.
like, it's interesting. There was a study this year, I believe, on like psilocybin. What's the mushroom? There's like the
Oh, like the magic mushroom.
psychedelic mushroom and a couple other substances, and it was like common experiences of users, like 60, almost a third experienced pretty much like the same thing, like an external entity, so to say.
Oh. Yeah, wait, have you seen that Vsauce video? Where he goes to the South American jungle.
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca,
yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah.
It looked so cool.
Yeah.
And then when he described what he saw, and they made like a graphic simulation of what he described his trip as, that was very interesting.
But yeah, our mind is so unique and fragile.
But what do you think? I want to get real for a moment. What do
Yeah.
you think? Could it be that there's something to be learned through psychedelics? Is it external? Is it a substance that awakens something inside the brain which gives the common experience?
It's internal, I think so.
I don't know. I mean, it would be cool if there was something external that you can like tap into with psychedelics, but I think the more realistic thing is that
Currently,
is
what
that
we know.
our brains are just so similar. Like at the end of the day, that's why the experiences are similar also.
Okay, what if DMT gives you access to like things we cannot comprehend or see, like the Higgs field? In physics?
Yeah, that's what I've thought.
That
because
could work.
like that's a real thing. Like that's a real concept of debate in science, is that because we have 5 senses, right?
Oh no, we have thousands
Well,
of senses,
but
we
like
categorize
5
them in
main
5.
senses.
Yeah.
And for example, if every human on Earth just happened to have evolved so that we were all blind, like we just wouldn't have eyes,
Yeah.
but we would just otherwise function normally, we wouldn't know that like vision exists and that things have colors.
Yeah.
So in that same
Yeah.
way, like there could be another thing that we
Very
just
much true.
we don't
Very much true.
like
Does
notice because like we don't have the
but
sensory
does color
organ
exist
for it.
if you can't see?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
color
exactly.
is just light.
Is now the TOK, the theory of knowledge,
Sorry, we don't have to
philosophy.
go down to
Oh,
saying that.
my
Yeah.
brain, my brain.
Yeah. Well, you said you wanted to get real for a moment.
Yeah, but that's too real.
Well, I'm sorry.
That sucks.
This is the kind of stuff I think at night and why I don't sleep.
Wait, but I actually had something to say about because you asked about internal or external. So you know how like, for example, when there's people in the same space that get high, they often say like they feel connected to each other. You know, like they say, oh, like he doesn't get it because he's sober. You know,
Yeah.
it's like our thing and we understand what's happening. So in that sense, it could be something like an actual connection that they
Yes.
share somehow.
You
But
heard
it's
about
so
the-
difficult to study. And how did they study in the one you talked about? Because
I
it's
don't know.
illegal, right? Like shrooms.
Not everywhere, no.
True.
I mean,
true.
they use it. They even
Some tribes use it at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they like. I think some countries prescribe it too
Oh, okay.
for like depression.
Could be. But like, it'd be cool if there existed another world, like, you know, like something from like Monster Allergy, you know, there's just a different place, like
Yeah.
a limbo
I mean-
status effect.
Theoretically, there's 11 dimensions.
There might be even more
Yeah,
based on just
mathematically endless.
yeah.
Theoretically,
But we just
11.
can't access them.
The
no.
more we develop, the more we understand, but we'll never reach the high understanding, which is what Lovecraft is based
I've forgotten a Neil deGrasse Tyson bit that I have. What was about to do? Of course, it's about billions and billions of.
Yeah. Hair
well,
follicles.
yeah, not hair follicles. It is anything. Stars.
Because
Cells.
is it Stephen Hawking who said there are 10 billion particles in the universe that we can observe?
And
Yeah.
some of them are gay.
And your mother took the ugly ones and put them into one nerd. You want to mix the
This
with
is
the
the
mushroom cloud you're
pivot of
making?
the podcast. Oh, back to dumb.
Back to them. Yeah, we're back. But wait. I lose my train of thought so easily. Someone's at the door.
Somebody's coming in.
Somebody come get her.
Okay,
Our
how much?
producer's opening the
We
door.
are 50 minutes in.
Oh yeah, before now.
Do they want to start at 45?
Before the. No, it starts at 3. But before the podcast started, you said you had something special planned. So what was it?
It was the dream.
Oh, it was the
The
dream.
winning
Yeah.
the really good dreams.
That was the mind-blowing.
I'm Jeff Goldblum. I read my dreams. I have dinosaurs, still lesbians.
Dinosaurs.
We have a producer in the house.
We have a third producer.
He's Fly Jiahe. Hello. We want to say something to the podcast.
I have to talk really loudly so they can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a real cool voice.
Why you guys have a clock in the middle of you?
So we can,
Orient ourselves into the same
we
time
can
zone.
keep time.
Yep.
We
Right.
stay with time.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. Thank you very much, Alex. I'll see you next time.
Yeah,
He's
next
the
time.
man who made the theme song of this podcast.
Oh yeah, you can subscribe
He
to him
made
on
the teaser.
Spotify at
I know.
alex.lidka.
You can buy his tickets now.
No,
The
we're gonna blow that
European
door.
tour. European tour.
That's useless because they're not going to be able to spell my last name.
Yeah,
True.
that's true. So, goodbye. And one of the writers just left completely without
Yeah,
saying
she got
anything.
fired.
We guys.
Yep.
The bits were
All
too
right.
bad.
What else?
I was gonna
Kieran.
ask because Kieran.
Kieran?
Yeah.
Do you have a question for us? Do you have any trivia?
I have.
The German word
Kieran's
time.
trivia section.
I do have some stuff
It's
from
Kieran's
last time that we
trivia
didn't even
section.
get to do.
It's a Kieran's trivia section. It's the
Oh.
Kieran trivia section.
Okay,
It's the
let's go.
Kieran trivia section.
So,
Kieran,
Trivia, the black
so
trivia.
this there's
Kieran,
only
Kieran,
one,
yeah.
but I thought this was a lot of fun. Is there's okay? So like face it off. Comic books can be weird.
Of course.
We all know that.
I know that.
What is the weirdest comic book superhero names you can think of?
Like real ones or
Yeah,
fake?
real ones.
Can I supervillains?
Yeah, supervillains as well.
Okay, Eggman.
From Sonic, or is there another one as well?
No, there's a Batman villain who's literally an Eggman
Is there?
from '66.
Oh, okay,
Really?
probably
Well, comic
something
book,
like
yes.
I also thought he meant the Sonic one.
Because that's what comes in my head.
No, it's a
Yeah.
guy who has like a flying airship that's an egg, and he has Batman and Robin in some egg, and he's about to drop the egg, and he's going, "You're gonna fall and crack to the ground, Batman, like an egg."
Is that where Jingle Bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg?
No,
No, that's not it.
That'd be funny coincidence.
no, he wouldn't really. There's nothing funny about that.
Always
No,
the same.
no, as the comedy critic.
What about you?
That's not funny. You are not
Do
permitted
you
to
know
laugh.
any weird
I'm Kieran. I'm
Like-
really funny.
super...
I'm really funny,
I've
and I have
never
red
said
hair.
that.
Yeah, the
and I'm
sexual
so funny.
tension in this
I have never seen any
episode
of
is
that.
so high.
Okay,
I wear a
can you
kiss and
come
neck
up with
chain.
any superhero or supervillain names that you would think are weird?
I mean, if you think about it, no. I can't.
Really? Okay.
Here's a little taste test for you. So there's a guy called Matter Eating Lad, which is why I was talking about matter eating earlier.
Wow, that would have been really good.
Great name.
Matter
great
eating
name.
lad. That's the lost brother of the Shelby family. He's the last lad.
Matter Eating Lad. Okay, but here's the best one. When I saw this, I knew I had to mention it. Arm fall off boy. He's a
Arm
villain.
fall off
He
boy.
can detach his arm and
Oh,
use
like
it as a club.
like a little gecko.
Yeah, but arm fall off boy.
Yeah, how is it written? It's still like
Arm dash fall dash off dash boy.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And he's part of
Oh
some
my god.
Too many
universal
dashes.
group of like
All right.
superheroes.
But did you have trivia, or is this it?
That was the trivia.
Alright.
Or unless you want to know what the spinothalamic tract is.
What?
The spinothalamic tract.
Yeah, I want to know that.
What is the spinal thalamic tract? Okay, let's guess.
I mean, the first part of the word insinuates it's something to do with the back, but I have no idea what thalamic means.
Thalamic.
Thalamic.
No.
Thalamic.
Thalamic.
Tell us, Kieran. I'm gonna keep up.
Oh, it's a sensory pathway through your thalamus, which is the like part of gray matter in the middle of your cortex area in your brain. Or somewhere there.
So what does
I'm
it
all
do?
well.
It conveys
wow.
pain and like the sensory things, so it's part of your like sensory nerve.
So if you cut it off, you can do anything.
Cool.
It's a tract. It's like not something you just cut off.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
If you had the ability to not feel pain anymore, would you take it?
No. Like even though it's a bad book series.
Okay, but could you feel something, or you couldn't feel anything at all?
You could feel only positive sensations,
I
not
mean,
pain.
why would you not take that deal?
Well, because what if something happens on accident and you don't notice? Like you put your hand on the stove or something.
And usually that kind of stuff is very cursed. Like the bad guys in the third or fourth book in the Aragon Inheritance series are like they were cursed so they can't feel pain.
I remember
They're
that.
just walking around, arms chopped off and stuff, and still trying to fight.
Yeah.
And that's just horrifying.
And the thing is, then you wouldn't, theoretically, that means you wouldn't feel hunger either, because hunger is just pain. And you wouldn't, would you feel tired?
I mean, that's a...
Yeah, you'd feel tired, that's
yeah,
different.
that's a brain chemical.
Yeah, but like pain, the thing is that it exists for a reason. Like it's to make us not be stupid.
Like Will Smith once said, all greatness comes through terror.
Yep. Like Will Smith once said, Ciaran, give us a German word that we have to guess the meaning of.
Okay,
Wait,
I can give
is that
you.
our favorite thing? I have a...
That segment
Okay.
last time. But yeah, what?
Yeah, you can say that first while I give you a word.
I'm gonna make a segment for next time.
Okay.
I'm gonna make I'm not actually gonna tell.
Okay,
Thank you.
guess what this means? Kummerspeck.
Kummerspeck. Okay,
That
so
sounds Swedish.
it does. So,
Is
okay.
it German?
Yeah, it's German.
It's when you've calmed so many times that nothing comes out. So it's a Kummerspeck.
Oh, it's
you know,
only a
you know,
little
you know
speck
when
of
there's
dust.
nothing, there's no more,
Yeah,
you know, there's
Yeah.
no more, you know, jizz. So it's just like when it, you know.
Sounds like
you're-
a grandpa laughing at a joke.
You ain't
Yeah,
that-
or it's like a cartoon car.
Yeah.
You're not that far
Wait,
off.
I haven't guessed yet.
Okay.
Alright. I think the kummers part means lover. And the peck part means kiss.
So lover's kiss.
But those two words together mean the kiss that lovers exchange after copulation.
Okay.
And the answer is...
You're closer, but okay. The literal translation is grief bacon.
What?
And so what it means is it's a descriptive term for the excess fat you get when you like are emotional and you're eating because you're emotional.
How was I even close?
How's that close?
I thought you said mouth, eating, mouth.
So Kieran.
Wait,
So-
I said
Thank
kiss,
you.
that's also a
Kieran,
mouth.
so you said because I made a sound with my mouth, you were like, oh, that's close, mouth, intestine, you know.
That's supposed to be a joke
Hey,
anyway.
but with that logic, mine was close too.
I'm
I was
Jeff
talking about
Goldblum.
kissing.
It's all just what I said.
I'm Jeff Goldblum, I come respect.
But it's a like good
Alright.
word because it has like people eat when they're
come
emotional.
respect on this dinosaur.
And that's kummerspeck.
Alright, Johannes proverb.
Get your proverbs out.
Alright, but you have to warn me beforehand because it takes about 30 seconds to find one.
So
Kieran, how are you?
I'm fine. Should
Are
I
you
do
though?
this?
I don't believe you.
Well, I believe myself.
Well, why would you?
I cannot answer that.
Why not?
Stop asking this. I'm scared.
Did you short circuit your I'm
Short,
so
short, short, short.
I'm so Connery. Did you short circuit your brain?
Shrub Reddit.
Short circuit your brain. I'm so Connery.
But no. So am I just gonna have a German word for every podcast now?
I mean, that's pretty funny though.
Okay.
The German words of
They have the weirdest words.
Yeah. What was the last time?
Vergnügen.
Vergnügen.
Driving pleasure,
Driving pleasure.
which isn't even a word that the Germans use. It was just created for the
You know,
Americans.
Oh,
it's
shit.
interesting.
I found
okay.
the best Lithuanian
Oh,
thing
here we
I've
go.
ever heard.
Why
All right.
Lithuanian?
Silence.
The
It's
The first proverb I saw was very interesting. It was, who gives has. But that's simple at
Is
least.
there a comma?
But yeah, who gives, comma,
Has.
has.
Makes sense.
But the actual one I wanted to say was, a man without a beard is like a bread without a crust.
A bread.
And you know what the reason for that is?
Well,
Because kids like their bread without a crust.
All right.
All right,
Oh,
thank you for the
Thank you for listening.
I wanna go home.
For the
Amazing.
outro, should we do another song?
No, dude, you
Yeah.
can't force
Yeah,
it,
you
dude.
can't force
You
genius.
can't force it out. You can't force love and, you know, affection.
No, you can
and-
force love,
You
but like a
can.
fart, it's most likely shit.
No, that's a proverb. We're out. All right. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Peace.